Hello, my name is Kibelusela, and I'm interviewing Mandy Haygan, who just been evicted from the Big Brother house in Lilo season. How are you?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm very good, girl.
Yeah. Where did you get the Haygan?
Okay, so there's this show, Jody show.
Yes.
So there was this, was it Chloe or I forgot her name, but her surname was Haygan.
Really?
So because in my group of friends in high school, they used to say I dressed nicely like her.
Oh.
So I took the Haygan from her name and I was like Mandy Haygan.
So I used to love that show. It was
Me too, girl.
Pure
I'm a
reality.
sucker for reality shows. Maybe that's why I'm even on this show.
Yes. So how was the experience of just getting in the house? How did that feel like?
I felt like I achieved something. Because I did, it was my second audition. So the fact that I made it in the house was unbelievable. So I was like, every time I had to pinch myself and say, am I here? Like, it was amazing.
It was.
Yeah.
Who are you the closest to in the house?
One person.
No, you can name, let's say 3, 4.
Okay, Abobo. At some point, I thought it was Uyanda. Specifically, Pilile, Jojo. Yeah.
And
Melino. Yeah.
Those are the people you're gonna miss.
Yeah. I hope I didn't forget anyone. But
so let's talk about your relationships inside the house. You had I don't know if I should call it a thing or what was going on there between you and Muzi the Mbuzi.
It's so spicy.
I'm not spicy because when I had the interview with him, I also asked him what was going on there.
Okay, so Umuzi the Mbuzi, in the beginning, I thought it was just when you're happy to see each other, and because he was always hyper and funny. Oh, so here's the thing: I really loved him. At some point, not like love that one.
Don't say love.
Not like love is in the air. Like I really loved him as a person, like his personality, his character, because he used to hype me up so much. Let's go, Mandy. Yeah, Mandy. Yeah, so I was like, this guy, man, he always mentions me, because sometimes in that house you feel like you don't exist, So he always made me feel like, oh, I'm here, So I wanted to be nice to him as well because he was always nice to me. So that's how me and him got close. And then I could see that he wants me more than I want him. I wanted to be his friend, but then I feel like he wanted more because he even expressed it. Good, can I cuddle with you, Mandy, even if he didn't say I want to be my girlfriend or whatever. But his actions were like, So at some point I felt like let me draw a line before I give him the wrong ideas, because I would give him like baby kiss, like mwah. For me now that was. I don't like maybe I take him as imba. I could literally kiss you right now. For me now that's just a baby kiss. So I noticed good maybe he's gonna overthink it, so let me stop. So I think that's where our breakout or fallout started, when I drew the line there was a kissing game in the jacuzzi, of which I rejected to kiss him. So I feel like that's where it kind of, but I feel like he knew how I felt. He knew what I wouldn't kiss him. So I might be wrong, but I feel like that's where it all started.
But you didn't like him like that?
No.
Okay. No. And then there was this thing between you and Luzugo. Mandy.
I am dying for my sins now.
What was going on there? Did you like Luzugo?
I really did. Luzugo, I liked his personality a lot, because feature-wise, he's not really my type. Yeah. But because of how we connected when we spoke, I was really I was like,
you're a cool person.
Your personality is so, like, I love the person that you are. And then it also changed at some point. And then I was like, actually, you're starting to annoy me. Because I was like, some things I felt like he over-explains everything. Like, I literally talk to him,
yeah,
and then he'd be like, oh no, I have a girlfriend. I'm like, and then what does that have to do with
anything.
whatever I just said? So there was a lot of he also used a lot of banter with me, and then sometimes he says it out loud for everyone to hear. Then I'm like, why you throw me under the bus? Like, you could have just told me that, because now banter is you indirectly telling me how you feel about me,
yes.
but you're making it seem like it's a joke, but deep down you know that's how you feel. So some things I feel like you could have handled better, like call me aside, because I really thought we were building something like a genuine friendship, even if it's not anything. So I felt like sometimes you're throwing me under the bus and making me look like the fool there in that house. I was like, dude, come on. Yeah.
In the beginning of the season, you had altercation, one of the first altercations of the season with Nsuku.
I hate that so much. I'm going to take long with this one, because it's a dragging story. So, Unsuku, firstly, the one that was misunderstood, I want to correct it. I said, I brought you into this house, and I think it was misunderstood.
Okay. Yeah.
My point was, I regret that I'm the one that rooted for you so loudly. Because I was like, girl, I was even on my feet at some point. I was like, I like you. So it was sad that I'm bringing someone in, not that it's my power, but at that moment, I took that decision. Kanti, I'm bringing someone that will be against me or who's going to make me feel uncomfortable to me in this house.
Belittle
so
you.
that was that whole... Upilila told me what?
Belittle you.
Oh, belittle. I thought you said belittle. Belittle me, because I was like, girl, I was really rooting for you. So when I said that comment, it was not... I brought you into this house.
It was taken out of context.
Yes, it was. Because I was just explaining with, I played myself in that moment, because I was Umeluno and Nsugu, I stood up and I was screaming for them, if you saw that.
Yeah.
So, Nsugu, the problem starts... Okay, number one, I'm not used to people that are rude and straight up. Ne? Outside, you can walk away if someone is like that. In that house, you can't.
Yes.
So there was a moment whereby it was her, Martha, Bonnie. I don't know who was the fourth person. They were sitting in a circle. Vele, they were a clique at that moment. So Velenje, they were always loud and what. So I'm like, I haven't given myself time to know this group of girls. So I'm like, okay, since other people are sleeping, let me just go join the circle. I walk towards the circle. I'm like, as I'm about to sit down, she's like, why are you here? I'm like, I mize it. I pull the chair. She's like, hi, why don't you sit there? She repeats it. I'm like, hi, girl, are you joking or are you being for real? Because if you're saying it twice, shooty, you mean it. She's like, can't you tell if I'm joking or if I'm not? I'm like, hey, bo. So I say to her, Nsugu, I take offense very quickly. So some jokes are not going to land unless really that's what you mean. And then even Bonnie says, but Nsugu, stop it, because she's telling you she doesn't like your joke. So that moment I sit down, silence, awkward silence. I'm like, oh, what did I bring myself into? So same time I stand up, I leave, I go to sleep. I've never felt so small in my life. I was like, what just happened?
And the alcohol just brought those
No,
emotions
I was
up.
sober that time. It was before.
I mean, and then on
so
the Saturday.
When I drank, it was more. Good, I can't go deep, but there was other incidents whereby she was like rude to me. I was like, Ibo, what's wrong with this girl? So in her defense, she says, I was talking about her with Bonnie. I was like, girl, me and Bonnie were talking about us. I was like, Bonnie, I want to talk to you for what she did to KP. So you heard what you thought you heard, and you were wrong. So she said she thought I was also against her, and I was not even against her. So I think it was in broken telephone, all of that. So I was like, actually, shooting me now. Oh, so when I was intoxicated, which was wrong, I said what I said, and I don't regret anything because I didn't swear at her or anything. I was just telling her how she made me feel at that moment. So I hated the fact that I said it when I was drunk.
And the way you said it.
And the way I said it, because now it looked like I was coming for her. And I believe she's so good because she literally stood like she was confused on what I was saying.
Yeah.
And now it really looked so wrong because I remember the following day I was like, fuck. Now it looks like I'm bullying her because she did nothing to me, of which I'm wrong because I shouldn't have handled it the way I did. I should have handled it when I was sober, in my right state of mind. And sometimes I feel like people are not gonna hear both sides of the story.
Exactly.
They just saw me react. In as much as even the housemates were shocked. They thought, "Good, Amanda, but later on, when I got to explain my story, they were like, "Oh, okay, now we get it.
Yeah.
Which why you two are not getting along." Yeah.
So where's your relationship with Ntugu now?
It's weird, because I was saying this earlier. When we're together, like let's say we're in the shower together, or I'm comforting her for whatever that she's going through, or she's crying or whatever. We get along. Like we can speak sensible things. Even this weekend, she called me aside on Sunday. She called me aside, and then she was like, Mandy Haygan, I want to tell you that I'm proud of you for being confident in your body. I was like, oh, girl, thank you. I'm also proud of you for rocking your bald head. You even inspired me to cut. So there were really good moments that I'm not sure if they were captured, but I doubt, because it was a matter of 5 minutes conversations.
There was a point where I thought you guys were good, and then Zuko therefore said, I think when she was nominating you, was it when she was nominating you?
Exactly. Now there was a point where I thought, this is sharp. But then I could see her movement around me. And when she nominated me and said, and I hated the fact that she brought up a reason for 2 weeks back. Because I'm not perfect. I'm not there to be perfect. I'm there to be myself. So the fact that she brought up the same reason for 2 weeks back, she must walk around eggshells with me. I'm like, girl, that was 2 weeks back. Like now you can really walk around. So I don't know. It was weird. I was like, so we're not past that bridge. So we're still beefing. So after that, I was like, shoot again. It's on again.
There was a point where you said to Mshini, you said, girl, you need to do an introspective on when people talk to you about certain things. Yeah. Do you also feel like you are also probably the same as Mshini? Because you guys don't 100%. Listen. Because when you guys are having a fight, it's like at least somebody needs to keep quiet to hear the other person. Yeah. So do you think you're also like that?
100%, girl. Yeah, one of the first 2 weeks was I was taking. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was really finding my ground in that house. It was overwhelming for me, because at some point I was like, let me just hit the gong because I'm out of character. Yeah. So I did self-introspection, because I had people that tell me straight up, he's like, girl, girl, So I was like, okay, I mean, I'm one person. When you tell me something about myself, I do self-introspection. I try. It's okay. Even that Mshini situation, how did I handle it? Compared to, well. Do you understand? Like compared to how I handled things 2 weeks back or 3 weeks back, I feel like I really grew from, and it was unfair for people to continue to judge me for the beginning of the show, of which I feel like I've improved a lot.
Yeah, you grew.
Like I grew a lot. Like I wasn't in conflicts, and even if people were coming for me, there was the time when we were cooking, I told her, can I be in charge of the mash? Because everyone had specific
things that
food.
They were doing.
She was in charge of the chicken. I was in charge of the mash. And then she came and said, add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said, girl, please, can I just be in charge of this one? She was like, don't tell me what to do. I can tell you what to do. This is a group work. What? I was like, guess what? I said, okay. I moved. I continued with my work. Like nothing happened. I even spoke to her, Nsugu, can you pass me what? I was so proud of myself, because that wouldn't have been me a few weeks back. So I feel like people don't let go. They pinpoint you on the mistakes that you, and I'm not denying it. I mean, I take accountability. I know, but sometimes I can exaggerate. I can, of which I know, even my grandmother said it, she knows. But I really tried to clear that.
And it's not easy to live with 23 people in the house with their own things and who do their own stuff inside that house. What are some of the things that you'll miss about the house?
Oh, definitely the wager tasks. In as much as we fought in that house, but when it comes to wager tasks, and that's why I'm and Nsugu were always in the same group. We know, we get Uti, this is work. Even with other people that I was beefing with, we understand Uti, like, and that's why we always won the wager task, because our heads are in the game, like as lali, so I'll miss the wager tasks, the Lotto Star games. That was fun for me. It was challenging and fun. The head of house, it's unfortunate I wasn't head of house. I would have loved to be head of house, but yeah, I'm gonna miss the challenges that were in the house.
I'm asking you this question because they said I must ask you.
Okay, girl, I'm ready.
But when you said maybe God, this is God's plan to Jojo. This was God's plan for you, for Ashley to leave, so Jojo and Sukuluva can connect.
Okay.
What did you mean by that?
Okay, so I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, and I'll stand by it.
Yes.
I believe everything happens for a reason. So I did have the right to have my opinion, right? Because
you do, yes.
So at that moment, I was like, but what if Vele, everything is happening for a reason? Maybe it's working on your good, asaz. Maybe it might work because maybe that's why she left. Not that good, they don't deserve each other. They were cute together, beautiful together. But what if? It's a matter of what ifs. I was just expanding my mind, like thinking out of the box. But what if this is a blessing in disguise for you? Because Vele, she does like him a lot. And I want to clear something, ne? I was not hyping her. Jojo is an adult.
Exactly.
She can do anything she wants to do. And she's also my friend. I can also direct her of which way she go. Because there was a moment, I don't know if it was shown, whereby I was like, Jojo, girl, do you know that you're playing a very hard game?
Yeah.
Sweet and Ashley were connected deeply. Like, did you see that? Yeah. And then I said, did you see that even the fans outside, they love them from the noise that we heard from this other time they were mentioned.
Yes.
So I'm like, are you sure this is the game that you want to play? Because this could really put you into trouble.
No.
Because you don't want to mess up something that people really love and see it's genuine. And we can also see that it's genuine. Then she said she has to put herself first, of which is her right as well.
Right, and decision.
It's a decision.
Do you think Sukuluva likes Jojo?
I don't think he likes her in that manner.
Oh.
I think he's just... Uguti Sukuluva is a gentleman.
Exactly.
You could mistaken his care
exactly
for love or like.
I completely agree.
And Ugutu Jojo would come and tell us things that we didn't see about him and her. So obviously, I'm taking what I hear. Not that good I could see. She comes and tells us, yo guys, today he did this. We were so close. She tells us things that are like, hi, bo, he would never do that with me. So what if he does like you? Because I would hear it from her. So understand, Guti, I'm not hyping anything or anyone. I was just acting on what I heard from Jojo's mouth. I was just acting on what she was telling me.
Okay.
So, it has nothing to do with me. I saw that Sweet and Ashley's relationship was genuine. I did see that it was genuine. But if Jojo says nice, she sees what she sees, I'm going to believe her, because why would she lie to me? Unless she is cooking up a story that is non-existent. But you can mistake Sweet for loving you.
I really believe that too. I really believe that. Yeah. So is Mandy Haygan. Where's she from here? When are we doing?
Girl, a lot. Okay, so apparently I can act. Okay, no, I would love to go into acting, but I'm not like a professional actor. So acting classes definitely just to be like upgrade my skill or talents or whatever. YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. Please do subscribe. Obviously, I'll be dropping more content from now going forward regarding makeup, beauty, fashion beauty with my baby. Obviously, I'm a mother.
Do it on TikTok. Do it everywhere.
Girl.
Do it everywhere.
Girl.
They must be sick of you.
They must be sick of me. Because, yay. So, yeah, Angie, it's a lot. It's a lot. I also want to open a salon at some point in my life when the funds are okay. So, Angie, step by step. But, man, I believe great things are coming from now.
They will, as long as you work hard.
Yeah.
As long as you work hard and, like, don't let the pressure
of
all these things just like make you feel like you're not doing a lot, because a lot of people who've been on Big Brother go into depression because of they think things are supposed to happen.
True.
And then they don't, and they go into depression. So thank you so much. I hope I was not hard on you.
No, girl.
Okay.
You are
Thank
not.
You.
Thank you.